Hi class, so today we're going to be talking about our workshop that we've been preparing for all semester, and I have some PowerPoint slides to go over with you. So if we come over here on my screen, I'll get this all going for you. So this is called the workshop. So we are all in this together. So in a workshop process, what we do is we work together to work on developing our ideas, but also sharing our ideas on our research papers. So what is a workshop? The idea of a workshop came about when a group of creative writers discovered that two heads are better than one. Life as a writer is lonely. The process of writing takes time, but often when we are writing, we don't know what we wrote. We don't know how what we wrote will be received by readers. In a workshop setting, writers have an opportunity to get and give feedback on writing projects. The idea of a workshop is to work collaboratively. So when we're working collaboratively, we're working respectfully with our peers in our class to get and receive feedback. And this is a wonderful process of the workshop. I personally love it because it gives me an opportunity to share my papers with my peers, and also it gives me an opportunity to be a better critique, better editor, and get ideas for myself for my own papers. So here's what you're going to expect from your workshop. You're going to expect to get constructive criticism. That means that it's respectful, it's nice, it's helpful, it helps strengthen you. Constructive criticism makes you a stronger writer, not a weaker writer, so you're not getting responses like, oh, that sucked, that was horrible, but maybe you should add more details here, or constructive criticism about grammar errors or MLA format. Constructive criticism is a wonderful tool to share with your classmates. Responses to your ideas. Maybe you thought an idea is really wonderful and it worked really well, but several of your peers thought they just didn't understand it. So that's a really wonderful way to get some responses. Give feedback to your peers. So it gives you an idea of how to give feedback and how to provide important information for your peers to write with. And what is most important is to relate to your peers. So it's a wonderful collaborative process where you relate to your peers. How to manage your environment. When you participate in a workshop, you get a lot of feedback on your paper. The feedback could be positive or negative from your perspective. It's up to you to manage your environment of what comments you will keep and what comments you will discard. So your the comments that you get from your peers is up to you what you want to do with those comments. So you can discard them or you can keep them and use them as a valuable tool. The workshop is a learning experience. Think of the workshop as a learning experience. You will learn to read papers as well as get feedback of what you have written. Once you get your paper back, go over the comments that you received. Think about which comments you want to use to improve your paper, and think about which comments were not helpful for you. So here's a nice little picture to get you to think about reflection. So wrap up. This experience of collaborative writing will help you focus your attention to parts of your paper that need the most details. Remember, your peers are learning just like you, and don't be so hard on yourself as well as your peers. When you get comments that you felt were not helpful but may also be beneficial to your learning experience as well, because you learn what you do not want in your work. The helpful comments will lead you to your path of what you want and what you want your paper to sound. So good luck on all of this. Even the most discardable comments could be very helpful for you, because you know that you don't want that. And once you know what you don't want, you do know what you do want, and you know what your paper should sound like. So we're going to work on revising, and working in a workshop, and this should be a wonderful experience to all of you. All right, bye.